So today we're going to talk about shoulder health and mobility. Okay? People don't realize that the shoulder is a very integral part of the entire full body workout experience. It attaches to your triceps, biceps, up to your traps, upper back. So if you injure your shoulder, that inhibits a lot of what you can do during your workouts. So if you're feeling tightness in your shoulder, maybe a pinching pain, first thing you need to do is you back off the weight, take it easy for a couple of days, rest, ice, and stretch, right? Alright, so I'm going to take you through a series of stretches to loosen up your shoulders and hopefully make them feel not as tight after a workout, or if they're already feeling tight or they're already in pain, it will help reduce that that painful sensation. So you're going to do 3 sets of 10 for the first two reps. Even though if only one shoulder is hurting, you still want to make sure you're hitting both sides just to keep everything symmetrical. Key to this is to do it slow and controlled. Right? You don't want to be throwing your arm up, just you're not waving to anyone. You're trying to control and stretch out that tightness in your shoulder. So the first stretch is going to be a front raise. You're going to start down here. I know you can't see it, but it's my hips. You're going to go from hips to heaven, right? So you're going to start here. You're just going to slowly rotate up and then rotate back down. You want to slowly rotate up, and you want to make sure you're feeling that shoulder stretch. Okay, if it's too painful, just go as high as you can. The stretch should get better as time goes on. As we continue to stretch out the muscles, it should start to feel better, but you just want to go up. And you're going to do this 10 whole times. You want to do that 10 times each side. You're going to do 3 sets of 10 with a 30-second rest in between each set. Alright? And after you're done with those 3 sets, you're going to move on to a side raise. Same basic concept, hips to heaven. Alright, now here's what you don't want to do. You don't want your hand to be vertical like this. You don't want this. Right? You want this. You want to get a good stretch. You might not be able to go the full way up, but you should be going up as high as you can. So you're just going to do the same thing. You do 10 reps each side. You can do them single, do them together, nice slow, controlled up and down. You can do alternating. Doesn't matter. So we're going to do 10 sets, 10 reps each side, 3 sets of 10 with a 30-second rest in between. Okay? Neck and trap area. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to take your finger, put it on your chin. You're not pushing your head. You're just guiding it. You're just going to go as far as you can. Feel a good stretch in your neck. Hold it for 10 whole seconds. Do the same thing. Again, you're not pushing with your finger. You're just making sure your head stays level. You don't want to dip your head down or go up like this. You stay on your finger. 10 whole seconds, guys. Alright, the second neck trap stretch we're going to do is we're going to tilt our head to the side. So you want to take your head. Again, you're not pulling your head. Your head's following your elbow to parallel to the floor. Right? You're just going to hold that stretch there. This arm should be down at your side to get the fullest stretch that you possibly can get. Tilt over 10 seconds. Let go of your head, come back to the middle. You can do the same thing for the next side. Again, you're just going down the parallel or as far down as you can before pain starts. If pain starts, stop there. Work your way into the stretch. Hold it for 10 seconds. 3 sets of 10 seconds on each side with a 30-second rest. Just loosen it up, doing some neck rolls, keeping yourself limber, doing your thing, We're going to take those tendons and we're going to stretch them to their limits. So you're going to take your arm, you're going to go across your body, try and stay level with your chest. You're going to take this arm in here and you're just going to put it under your elbow to hold it there. To keep your arm from snapping back or not getting the full stretch. You're not pulling your arm with this hand. You're taking your arm, putting it across your body as comfortable, and just locking this arm under to keep it there. Relax, shake it out. Take this arm and do the same exact thing. Across your body. This arm is just keeping your arm from snapping back over across your body. It's keeping it where it needs to be for the stretch. Hold it for 10 seconds. Do that 3 times, 30 seconds, 30 times, 10 seconds each side, 30-second rest in between each set. Same as we've been doing, right? And the last stretch we're gonna do is an over the head shoulder touch, right? So I can't see what I'm doing it right here, but you take this arm here, you're gonna bring it over your head and try and touch your shoulder. This hand is gonna touch this shoulder, touch this elbow. It's not pulling it, right? It's just keeping that arm stretched. You hold that for 10 seconds. Again, if you can't touch your shoulder and you're like anywhere your back, that's fine. Work into the stretch. Then release. Shake it out. I hit you with the front pose now. This arm goes up, across your back. This arm just grabs your elbow and just holds it there. And you hold that for 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe throughout the stretching. Again, you'll do 10 seconds each side with a 30-second rest in between the sets, right? So do 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 30-second rest. 10 second, 10 second, 30-second rest, all right? Do this twice a day, 3 times a week, and you should be good. If any pinching or pulling or real intense pain happens, you should probably go see your doctor because you have something more. But mostly, it happens with people who are getting into fitness, getting into working out, and they're, how do you say it? They're just overzealous, and they don't work their way into it, or they haven't worked out before, and their muscles are just like, no, I don't want to do this. But it shouldn't be an issue. Stretch. Don't overstretch. Like I said, twice a day, morning, night, and 3 times a week. Don't be doing it every day. Don't be doing it more than twice a day. If you're feeling good one time, just do it 1 time a day, you know. But you should be doing it 3 days a week, right? So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this brings some ease of pain to your shoulders. I know it helps mine. I have shoulder cuff tendonitis and bursitis in this shoulder, and I stretch the same way. I do the same stretches, and it works for me. So hopefully it works for you guys. Peace out. God bless, and have a great day.